Push P. Yeah, push P. Turn me up. Turn me up, P. Corners in the paddock, gave my piece. Push P. Cop new hammers for my P. We don't want.
Thank you so much for being here on After Dark and Unfiltered in the daytime. So daytime and unfiltered. I think that's what I called it. So yes. No, this particular episode of Kendra G, this one is going to be a little bit interesting. Because this one actually involves a newer member of the Creek Crew. So this one is an actual Creek Crew member that we're going to talk about on today. But no, she told me that she was on an episode of Kendra G, and she actually showed me. She showed me the video. I watched the video. I watched it in its entirety. It's in its entirety, and it was not a bad. It was not a bad episode. It really wasn't. I was expecting some craziness, but it really wasn't. She did mention that she smashed Tupac back in the day. That I thought that was pretty interesting. I definitely thought that was an interesting story. I didn't get that. I didn't get that she was lying about that, but I mean, come on now, let's be all the way honest. If any of us had a chance to smash our celebrity crush or whatever, I mean, that's a story you telling the grandkids. Fuck that. I don't care what nobody say. I mean, I'm keep it all the way 100. If Idris Elba, if Big Driss slid up in my DMs right now trying to see what's up, you think I go tell people about that shit? I probably write a book. I probably make stickers and shit. Yeah, I'm and I mean, come on. And then people in the comments talking about some, oh, well, he ain't here to defend himself. So, I mean, what that means? So, what, because somebody died, I mean, you can't talk about it? I mean, you got to keep that to yourself? No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. For what? So you mean to tell me if I'd had the chance to smash Gerald Levert when he was still alive, what, I can't tell nobody now because he dead? What kind of craziness is that?
So we got Kiana, 51, Taurus.
Oh,
Lives in Maryland. One daughter that's 35, never married, and she's disabled, but she gets disability check. She has her own home. She drives all those things.
yeah.
So what kind of man you looking for, Mama?
I'm looking for a honest, caring, family-oriented man. Because I have 5 grandchildren, and like they're my life. That's all I do is take care of my grandkids, basically. But a loving, honest man who is single, not married. Don't come over here with this. Like, these married men are off the chain. So some of them, anyway.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kiana, what was your last relationship?
Oh God. I thought I was in a relationship a couple years ago, but he's a cheater the whole damn time. So I'd say 2 years.
2 years. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Child, I don't know. But hey, pity pussy. Trust me, it's a lot of pity pussy going on out in this world. Trust me.
Wait. So this is where you give up the vagina for men who do things for you?
A man that keeps constantly begging. Like, get off me. You know what I'm saying? And I used to sleep with him anyway because we were in a relationship. So I was just like, I know how long this gonna last. Let me just get it over with. I'm damn straight serious.
Life's cleaned up.
Yeah, he's in his 60s. So I'm like, You know why? Because he's a habitual liar and cheater. Like I used to drive to the bitch house and this car is right there. I left lingerie in her mailbox. I've left his shirt on her car. Like I've caught him at this bitch house numerous times. Okay.
So okay, but
This
he's back
what
in your life and you're
happened?
still giving him
Wait.
No,
money.
no, no. That was last year. That was last year. That was last
So
year.
you
Oh, oh Lord. No, you wasn't putting people. You wasn't putting lingerie in the mailbox last year. You wasn't doing that. Oh, you wasn't doing that, was you? Okay. Yeah, so you and I need to have a conversation about that because I need to know. I would love to know the backstory on that. If you get a chance to watch this, yeah, hit me up because I kind of want to know the backstory on that and what the hell that was about. Putting lingerie in the mailbox and being we can't do that. No, not now. That shit we did 20 years ago. Not now, girl. Yeah, I need some more. I need some more info on that. Just want to what your experience was like on Kendra, and did you even get any? Did you get any? Did you get any hit ups after that? Was people in your inbox after that? I want to know, girl. I want to know because this this is a lot. Crashing out over some pity peen. Now, I guess I can't speak for everybody, but I kind of feel like that we at the age now, in the 40s and 50s, where you can just kind of tell when somebody bullshit. You can tell when somebody lying. You can tell when somebody run the game. At least I can. I can see through the bullshit when it comes to that. I don't know. I mean, I had some wild times in my 20s too, and so like I said, when you go through enough. When you go through enough of the bullshit, you can start to see that a mile or so away. So, like I said, at this point, you should have known Pity Peen. You should have known Pity Peen wasn't shit. You should have known it. I bet I would have known it before I even gave it up. I would have known it then, and I probably just would have gave it up just like you said because of Pity Peen. I ain't had nothing else going on. I mean, but I'm married, so I mean I can't say what I do. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that you may have thought that you were in the relationship, but I don't think you were in the relationship. I think maybe the other chick might have been in the relationship. I could be wrong on that, but that's just what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting in this moment that maybe you were the side piece and maybe she was in the relationship because I'm like, if you in a relationship, you don't usually go weeks or months without talking unless they are in an active relationship with somebody else. I mean, am I making sense? Because they're spending all their time with who they're actually with, and maybe this other chick might have been the main chick. Like I said, it, you wasn't in no relation. Maybe you were in the relationship with him, but it don't seem like he was really in the relationship with you. If we're talking about the one that you thought that you were in a relationship with, but then you found out he was a liar and a cheater. That's that's what I'm getting. I could be wrong, but that's a very, very strong feeling that I'm getting in my gut right now. But yeah, I can say it again, girl. Yeah, we need to chop this up. We need to chop this up, girl. We need the tea. We need the story for real.
That was the last straw. I mean, she's been to the house a couple of times when I was there, and he's always, oh, I don't know why she's here. I don't mess with her no more. He was lying to both of us. And I tried to reach out to this woman and tell her, look, he's lying to me, he's lying to you, but she would never contact me. I called the job, left my number. I wrote her letters, put it in her mailbox. I'm like, look, this motherfucker is lying. But she didn't want to.
Maybe she knew, or maybe she knew and just didn't care.
She probably did.
Relationship. He was the maintenance man. He was the maintenance man. He was the door dick. He was the door dick. That's what he was. That's what he was. He was the door dick. He was door dicking and providing you service. That's what he was doing. He's providing you services and dropping off door dick. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
He don't know. Girl, I met Tupac back in the days. He don't know my background.
When
Okay?
it came out.
Oh yeah. Tupac. I got stories on my YouTube about it. Yeah.
You and Tupac.
Girl. You know what happened.
Wait, hold on. You slept with Tupac?
Yeah. So he has some big
He's
meat.
52 now.
That shit was packing.
Wait a minute. I need a moment. How and when did you meet Tupac? How old were you?
It was in 1991. I was 19. He came to Bowie State College. He did a concert, and me and my girlfriend made our way to the front of the stage. And he came and he grabbed my hand, started rapping to me, singing. I was like, oh shit, I was excited about that. So then later he sent his boy over to say, Tupac want to meet up with you after the show. I was like, okay, shit. So me and my girlfriend, we went to the where he was at, the spot he was at. Man, we got locked up that night. It was a wild night. It's all on my YouTube.
But wait, I want to hear the rest. So you go back to the place.
Mm-hmm. I go back to the hotel, and he was like, let me see your ID to make sure you're over 18. So I was like, here you go. And he was smoking his.
Y'all think she lied too? See, I don't think she lying, y'all. I don't think she lying. You don't be this detailed about your dick tails. You don't be this detailed. And she was very detailed. You don't forget that. You don't forget that shit. You just don't forget. And I can remember everything down to the cramp in his toe. I can remember everything. So like I said, when you that detailed, you usually making that kind of stuff up. So like I said, I can believe it. I don't think she lied. Women do not lie about it. I don't think she lied. We can agree to disagree on this, but like I said, she just need to come on my show. She just need to come out here. We need to talk about it. But let's get back to it.
Blunt. He had Tanqueray orange juice. And so we was drinking. He was like, come in the bathroom. I want you, he wants to see what I'm working with in the bathroom.
Okay. All right, let's continue.
So I go in the bathroom. He was like, all right. So he kicked everybody out. And then we did our due. And when he had his orgasm, he caught a cramp in his leg and jumped off the bed screaming, girl.
Yeah, you don't make that up.
What in the world?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Did you guys ever take a picture together?
No. But I got pictures with other people.
Who else you slept with that's famous?
Girl, I'm about to get in trouble.
Did you miss the Kendra
Pierre, the comedian? I got a picture with him and AJ Johnson. I ain't mess with him, but I messed with Pierre for a minute. And De La Soul. Oh, Pierre, he's a comedian. He was in How to Be a Player, and he was in Tupac video, Same Girl. So
Pierre.
I was like, damn, this motherfucker's talking about me. The dude, Dave from.
There's gonna be some cousins that don't believe your Tupac story. I actually believe your Tupac story.
I don't give a fuck. Too. Yeah, it's true. I wouldn't lie about anything like that. I was gonna write a book when he died, but I was scared because I was living with somebody then, and I ain't want all that shit out. But it's on YouTube, Evolving Media 202.
Let me ask you this: did y'all ever keep in contact after that night?
Girl, know. I was so stupid and young and drunk. I didn't even leave my number or nothing. I didn't do nothing. We got arrested we got locked up that night because this dummy wanted to drive on the wrong side of the road and the cops
I
took us to
told
the
you that this name
jail.
is
And
rigged.
Who drove on
It's
the
rigged.
side?
It's a
Is it
setup. I keep
Tupac
telling
or
y'all
Kendra?
that.
no, my yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kiana, you have been a lot tonight.
De La Soul. I don't know if you know De La Soul, but Dave, he died. Yeah, I used to deal with him
You
too.
slept with him too?
Yeah, we were friends because he bought a townhouse in Virginia, and I went with him to go look at it. Him and his friends, they bought it from a Redskins person, and so they bought the townhouse, and then I went, and yeah, he came to me. Look, these people they came to me when I was younger. My face was thinner, and I was y'all was younger, so they came to me. And I took that opportunity. Shit, girl, you just don't. Mike Tyson, I didn't sleep with him. But me and my girlfriend met him, and she went to the strip club with him, had crab legs. I couldn't go that night. Girl, we've met a lot of people. I have a list. And that's why I want to write a book. And I've been putting a little bit on YouTube. I was out
No, but
there.
not okay. But
I know y'all don't want to believe it, but most women. I'm not gonna say all women, but most women had a whole phase, y'all. We did. Most of us have a past. We do. And when you young and you ain't got no responsibilities, yeah, you might get into some stuff that you might not want to talk about now in your 40s and 50s. But like I said, hey man, we had a past. Most of us got a past. Like I said, most women, I can't speak for all, but like I said, most women done had a whole phase. We done had a 304 moment. We had them. And probably some of us even have more than one. But I digress. Like I said, she admitted it to me, so I'm gonna get her on this show. I am. I am. We gonna answer a lot of unanswered questions from this thing right here. But